ESP 216. This section, Curriculum Development, will take you through the processes of curriculum development. I am your course facilitator, Nihad Goni. By the end of this session, you should be able to explain curriculum development and what it entails. Curriculum development is an umbrella term that encompasses curriculum planning, curriculum construction, curriculum design, curriculum improvement, curriculum revision, and curriculum change. All these are under curriculum development. Let us look at what each entails. Curriculum planning. It is the process of making decisions about appropriate learning experiences and about the content to select, and how to organize and integrate these elements into instructional programs for the optimum realization of educational purposes or objectives. Curriculum planning is commonly understood to be the preliminary phase of the curriculum development process. This is because it is largely concerned with the specification of actions to produce the curriculum plan, guidelines, and materials that teachers will eventually implement. There are three key decisions that are usually made at this stage. These decisions are: 1. Determining in advance what learners will be able to achieve after going through an instructional sequence. That is, formulating clearly stated objectives. 2. Devising the means by which learners will realize the objectives. This involves selecting, organizing, and integrating appropriate learning experiences and content, and deciding on the appropriate methods of instruction. 3. Determining whether the curriculum package is effective and whether learners are making progress towards achieving the learning objectives. So these three are decided upon at this stage. Curriculum planning is carried out by stakeholders, interested groups, and individuals associated with the educational process. Curriculum construction. This takes place after the planning phase. At the construction stage, meaning is given to the initial decisions and actions that were taken at the planning stage to enhance its implementation. Thus, the curriculum construction stage is a technical activity stage because it is this stage that curriculum professionals come together to help design, structure, and sequence the curriculum and the instructional systems for maximum impact on the learners. The curriculum design. According to Zeiss, curriculum design refers to the arrangement of the components or elements of curriculum into a pattern of organization. The components or elements that are usually put together into a pattern or design are the aims, goals, and objectives, the learning experiences, the contents, and evaluation. The essence of designing the curriculum into a particular pattern is that the various patterns eventually determine the caliber of persons that the school is supposed to make out of its product or graduates. Curriculum revision and change. Curriculum revision and change are generally about making adjustments in the curriculum to make it more effective after it has been implemented for some time. This is required for about a while when the curriculum is in use. We look at making adjustments to suit some situations so that it is effective for all. According to TABA, curriculum revision and change refers to curriculum reform or the transformation of the entire curriculum scheme, including the design, the goals and objectives, the content, the learning activities, scope, and the changes in the values that undergird the curriculum. Let us assess ourselves with these questions. Explain what happens at each of the following curriculum development stages. A. The planning stage. B. Construction stage. C. Design stage. And D. Revision stage. We have come to the end of this session. This session introduced us to curriculum development and everything it encompasses. In summary, 1. Curriculum development is a cooperative planning activity of many stakeholders of education. It is a process which involves making basic decisions as to who will partake in the curriculum decision making process and how it will proceed. It is concerned with finding answers to questions such as who will form the curriculum planning team. Examples: teachers, administrators, parents, students, among others. What sequence of steps will be followed in putting the various components of curriculum together? What steps will be followed in implementing the curriculum or disseminating the changes made in the school? Secondly, curriculum development entails making design decisions, that is, deciding on the pattern of curriculum organization that will best yield the desired education purpose. It also involves monitoring and evaluating the entire curriculum process for successful teaching and learning to take place. Third, curriculum development refers to changing the curriculum for the better. This means that curriculum development involves making changes in the curriculum with the hope that they will result in desirable consequences in the education system. And finally, curriculum development makes room for the possibility that the planned curriculum can still develop further as it is practiced by teachers and experienced by students in the classroom. Thank you and see you in our next session. Bye.